It's going to be quite a hassle, huh? Inácio, last week he tried to meet with the Pope to see if he could increase his popularity among Christians. It was a total disaster. We saw it in the footage. The Pope was extremely embarrassed. His expression didn't look good. We noticed that very clearly. I imagine now that a Catholic influencer will bring all the accusations about Lula's priest. Because the left needs a figure that they claim is Christian. I believe he has nothing left to try to deceive more people. Let's put it that way, right? That they also have love for God. It's just that things are very heavy. Father Lula is in trouble and heading to the Vatican. I'll show you everything here. Hit like. Come be part of our family by subscribing to the channel. It really helps our work here. Guys, look, let's get started here. Catholic influencer Miguel Kazan says he will personally deliver it to the Vatican. A letter from the faithful requesting an investigation and action on Father Julio Lancellotti. He was very protected. We know that. There was even influence from people. Extremely powerful. You know who, right? The Emperor, who prevented that investigation about this guy. The accusations are very serious, proven with forensics and everything. It's unacceptable. It makes no sense. These things happened. In a report by Record, the guy even gave a Pachero. He even gave one of the most expensive and luxurious vehicles so that the thing wouldn't leak. Now, this influencer is going to take all these letters to the Vatican, and he increased the pressure against the guy. I won't even call him a priest. I can't say that he is. It's outrageous. The influencer announced that he will personally take more than 20,000 complaints against Julio Lancellotti to the Vatican, claiming that the Brazilian clergy has been infiltrated and demanding severe measures. The archdiocese still lacks a clear position. The case against Father Julio Lancellotti entered a new phase this week, when the Catholic influencer Miguel Kazan posted a video announcing that he will personally deliver the letters sent by the faithful who are requesting investigations and action regarding the priest. According to him, more than 20,000 people have already signed a complaint form. In the video, he says that he will take each of your letters to Rome. He criticized what he described as a moral crisis within the Brazilian clergy, accused the priest of allowing syncretism, using masses as a political platform, and covering up scandals. In his own words, practically, I will go to the Vatican to deliver your letter there. Personally, I will send each of your letters. There are countless priests involved in all these scandals. Kazan also mentioned an alleged alignment of clergy with the left, and something he called political agents within the church. The influencer called on the faithful to sign the form available in his Instagram bio. He said the initiative marks the start of a war against the wolves and supports stricter discipline, including excommunications. This is extremely important, okay? Because our lawmakers could be doing this too. There are the complaints, there are the forensic reports, there are proven facts, there are news reports. Are you saying Record is lying? Because, it's the same story as with Carvajal. Until yesterday, Record was the most dishonest media outlet because it reported those details. Folha, Estadão, and Globo all called it a lie. Now, it's really happening. The guy reported it over there in the United States, in court. Including, the trial was even postponed. There is ample evidence. The court wants everything. Now they're there, silent, very quiet. Look, let's watch the video.
I'm going to the Vatican and I'm going to take your letter there. I will personally send each of your letters. No more to negligent bishops, after all, they are also part of the problem. But this time, to Rome, there are countless priests involved in sexual scandals. Priests are allowing syncretism in the church, mocking the faith, and using mass for politics. The situation of the clergy in Brazil is becoming more and more unbearable. If anyone criticizes this, they're labeled fascist or prejudiced and threatened with lawsuits. After all, they have many friends who are judges, right?
Father Julio is well liked in judicial circles and friends with many appellate judges.
How can we discuss the left and communism which have historically opposed the church? What about social projects used just to hide the bad intentions of those seeking to please voters? They are no longer priests or religious, but political agents destroying the sacred, vipers infiltrating the church who must be expelled. As a wise man said, the church needs more excommunications. That's why I launched a major campaign against one of the nation's biggest vipers. Thanks to everyone who participated. If you haven't done it yet, there's still time. Just go to the link in my bio and fill out the form. We aren't the most Catholic country in the world for nothing. Our nature gives us a religious vocation. Many can no longer tolerate the clergy's mockery, syncretism, heresy, and apostasy.
Miguel Kazan, right? That's his name. If anyone wants to participate, look, the letters will be delivered to Rome. They are not limited to the priest's participation in the narration of a short film that presents Saint Marina as transgender. This guy is gonna do that, make a film about it, if that guy, the milk thrower, does it. According to a movement led by Kazan, the complaints also include public statements by Lancellotti about the origins of the church, such as the thesis that the institution arose from Constantine. He keeps making things up in his head. This guy is crazy. Unresolved allegations of inappropriate conduct with minors, plus doctrinal criticisms of syncretism and political ideological actions in ministry. Guys, there's not a single person over there on the left outraged by these things. They try to cover up everything. Amid the pressure, Julio Lancellotti made a statement in which he apologized for a poorly worded comment. He had a very timid attitude when he spoke about these absurdities. The Archdiocese of São Paulo has not yet released a formal response to the new demonstrations that will be taken to the Vatican. Kazan, the influencer, says that the movement seeks care for the faith and greater doctrinal coherence. Critics say the campaign increases polarization and could reveal serious accusations before investigation. Due to the serious allegations, the outcome now depends on the Archdiocese's response and on any possible action by the Holy See. Like, if Muhammad doesn't go to the mountain goes to Muhammad. This must truly happen. Congrats to this young man, congratulations. Look here. The advisor threatens to sue the young man who criticized Father Julio. Lawsuits are constant, very close to judges. Just look at this outrage. Augusto Souza asked to remove a video by Miguel Kazan that accuses the priest of narrating the short film São Marino, which depicts a church saint as trans. The influencer has the whole story here. Is this right? Is this correct? Often, many things that happen here don't reach there. It's the same situation we're experiencing here, under this dictatorship. Do you think all countries know what's happening here? They don't. The United States, even though there are many people spreading the word and showing the reality there. They know what's really happening, maybe 30 or 40%. I'm still being very optimistic here. At most of what we are experiencing here isn't accessible to them. Because the things our country is facing are surreal. It's a blatant lie, every day, every single day, starting with this absurdity, right? They're spreading information about inflation here in Brazil, about things at the market. It's unbearable to do grocery shopping. You go there, and you bring home less than half of what you used to buy years ago. That's because I remember very well them running an election campaign saying that, showing the empty shopping cart with President Bolsonaro, my cart is empty. With political ads, with Lula, my cart is empty. Look at it today. If things were already hard in the past, like years ago, yes they were. We faced a pandemic and a war. Imagine now. And these people, my friends, they mock the faith of Brazilians. This video here, Lula's biggest supporter from the family, I always say the biggest freeloader in Brazil. This one was mocking the other day. Guga Noblar, this guy here. It's all the love that progressive Lula supporters from the ICL have for evangelicals. bashing the evangelicals. There's no introduction, it's just Crivella, this one's tough, show it, go on, go ahead. They were holding a service in the chamber. It's over. Look at the mockery here from the freeloader.
A child without a mother, a cotton candy vendor, cotton candy vendor.
And these people here still try to show Brazilian society that everything is fine, that everything is normal, that they respect our beliefs as Christians that we are. But here there's no way you can be left-wing and be a Christian. That's not possible. That's a fact. Now let's see what the Pope will think, what the Pope will know now about these things that are happening here in Brazil. Great young man. That was a great choice he made. Like I said, if Muhammad doesn't go to the mountain goes to Muhammad. They'll be shocked by what's happening in Brazil, that's for sure. Share this video on WhatsApp, Telegram, Facebook, and hit the like button to help share it here. And come be part of our family by subscribing to our channel.